You know what time it is. It's your boy Kilo. And as you can see, I have 4 bottles here from Filmland Spirits. If you haven't seen these on your For You page or your IG, then you're not on that social media, because I see these all the time. I know they have different expressions, but right now I have the 2 ryes, which I'm pretty sure these two, the 2 ryes and the 2 bourbons. These 2 are small batch, 94 proof. These 2 are cask strength, 115 proof. These will run you about $60. These will run you about $80. I didn't pay that much for either or. But I did buy all of them just because I never tried them. I saw them, I picked them up. The price was unbelievable. So I'm like, you know what? Let me scoop them up. But today I'm only gonna try the bourbon. The rye is called, this is the bourbon. The rye is called Rise of the Robots. It's pretty dope, real clever. And then the bourbon is called Moonlight Mayhem. Like I said before, these 2 are the small batch. These 2 are the cask strength. I'm only sticking with the bourbon for now. This is the rye. So I'm gonna crack this one open. Give me a second. All right, I turned the hat around just to clip the mic. But anyways, like I said, we're gonna try the Moonlight Mayhem extended cut. So the other ones are the small batch, so those are low proof. This is a higher proof at 100 and, I thought this was 115, my mistake. 117.4. And it says extended cut. Now, what attracted me to these bottles is just the actual picture. It just looks like a movie poster. That's their whole gimmick. It's Filmland, so it's a whole movie thing, and they have characters with their names and the plot, and it's just, if you're a movie buff, you will like this. Just the look of it. You don't have to even drink the bourbon or nothing. Just how it looks is amazing. It reminds me of some Michael Jackson Thriller vibe. Like even the font, that's a very old school font. It's dope. That's the first thing that attracts people to the whiskey. If it's a plain bottle, ain't nobody gonna pick it up. So when I saw this, I had to get it. Now, if you know me, I'm a big fan of the bottles, the juice too, but mainly the bottles. So the fact that this company you could tell they invested so much bread into the bottles. There's a lot of bottles that are similar to each other. And when you look at bottles like this, where they even have the Filmland on the side, on the top, they got their custom corks. It's just, they put a lot of effort into these bottles, and that's what makes people want to buy it. It's very attractive. So you're like, you know what, let me pick it up. And again, it's a really nice bottle. But besides the bottle, what's important is the juice. This is a 21% rye MGP bourbon. It's 4 years old, 4 years and 9 months. So 4 years is spent in Indiana, and the 9 months was in Kentucky. That 9 months in Kentucky makes a difference, just letting y'all know. All right, but we're about to get into this right now. Now, I've noticed that people really don't give a shit about the nose and what do you smell and what does it. They just want to know if it's good or not. But then you do have the people that are interested in what you pick up and what you taste. Although I'm the type of person, we all have our own palates, and how what we smell is different from this person and this. So to me, telling you everything I smell, you might not smell it when you open it. You might not taste what I taste. So I'm just keep it a buck. I'm just gonna. That was a good pop. I'm gonna just. Again, this is the Moonlight Mayhem Extended Cut, coming in at 117.4 proof on the nose. All right, so again, everybody has a different sense of smell, what they pick up. I pick up, your classic caramel. It's like a butterscotch, though. It's very sweet. I do pick up cherry. I do get a lot of that spice, but at 21% rye, you're destined to just get that, that pepper smell, the mint. But let's taste it, see what it tastes like. Wait. Cheers. It's not bad. See, so right in the front palate, it's sweet. Like I said, you can smell the sweetness as soon as you nose it. It does have a little burn, but it's nothing you can't handle. I mean, it's only 117 proof. So I'm pretty sure the 94 proof bourbon and the rye won't hit you as hard. But I like a little burn, you know what I mean? I like higher proof stuff. But all in all, It's amazing. Would I recommend it? At the price that it's going for, like I said, this cash strength is going for like $80. That's just $80, not plus tax or whatnot. But for $80, you could get a lot of other bottles that are very similar for cheaper, or for $80 you could get some better stuff. At the end of the day, with me, presentation is everything. The juice tastes really good. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's a great, MGP. If you know MGP, you already know the taste of it. But the effort that they put into the bottle makes it all worth it. Again, I didn't pay $80 for this. I didn't even pay $60 for the small batch. I bought this at Allerton Liquor Store in the Bronx. Shout out to the owner. He's pretty cool. Great selection. If you're ever in the Bronx, look it up. They got some dope stuff over there. But I didn't pay that much for this. I ended up paying $40. Can you see it? Yeah. $40 for an $80 bottle. I paid for the small batch $40. I'm pretty sure you know where I'm going with this. For the the small batch bourbon of the Moonlight Mayhem, $40. And for the rye cask strength, $40. For $40, you better pick this up. Because not only are you gonna get some good juice, you're gonna get a nice presentation. People come over, that's the first bottle they're gonna look at. My oldest just came in the room. He's like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's very attractive. Again, the bottle, the work, everything they put into it is amazing. So this gets a pass from me. If you see it even if you pay $50 for the small batch, that's a good price. $80 for the cask strength, but if you find it less than $80, I don't see why not. So, Filmland Spirits, you did good with this one. I know you guys have a bunch of other types of bottles or whatnot, but I just didn't have those. They just had these, so I picked these up. But until next time, thank you for watching. It's your boy Kilo.